this really may be the end of Billy Napier.
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it.
Check it out, guys. Everybody's talking about, will Billy Napier have a job after this weekend? And when people talk about it, they only talk about the wins and losses. A lot of people feel like coaches, they only get fired for wins and losses, and that is not the case. And I would say that if the Florida Gators really cared about wins and losses and things like that, Billy probably would have been let go last year, but they decided to keep him. That told me that there's somebody in the higher-ups, maybe Scott Strickland, who really loves him some Billy Napier. Matter of fact, if you ask most of the fans, most of the people that have day in and day out dealings with Billy Napier, they say he's a great guy. He's a nice guy. And let me tell you, being liked by a lot of people around the organization, around the program, will get you far. So if you're one of those people that want to see Billy gone, I think the news today will add to that. And then whatever happens this weekend could really be the final straw. Now, for you guys who don't know, or you may not have seen the story, before the LSU-Florida game, there was an altercation. And some people saw the clip, some people couldn't see the clip. Well, I believe a new angle of the clip came out, and you actually can see Florida's running back slapping a LSU player. Yes. Just whop. Just whop. And as a result of that, the SEC in Florida decided to suspend Jabbar Jalouk for 3 games. Some people aren't happy with that. Some people are saying, hey, he assaulted somebody. He should be fired. But they're only going to suspend him for 3 games. Now, you may be saying, what does that have to do with Billy Napier and him losing his job? Sometimes when coaches get let go, it's not just about the wins and losses. Sometimes you need some other things to get them up out the door. So if you're one of those people that are pushing, or you're one of those people that's looking to justify letting Billy Napier go, I believe the news of a running back coach slapping a LSU player is going to be involved in that as well. Now, when you look at this season, because people thought Billy Napier was gone last year, but they decided to keep him. And then you get into this season and you say, the man calling the plays, we can't score touchdowns. Most of our points came against LIU. He refuses to give up play calling. Okay, some people aren't going to like that. All right, the offense is bad. Maybe that's a reason to let him go. Then you have a player spitting on another player. And people say, Billy, how is your players under your control spitting on another player at a crucial moment in the game? That makes the head coach look bad, especially when that's the second player under your watch to do that. Now, you throw in, you have a running back coach slapping a LSU player, and if you're making a case to let Billy go, you got to be saying like, hey, who's running this program? Because how do we got players spitting in other players' face, an offense with a generational quarterback not being able to score touchdowns, and then we got the adults not acting like adults, getting in scuffles, slapping players? How does that happen? So here's what I think is going to happen. This is just me talking, me giving my prediction. If Miami goes out and beats Florida handily, and that is an if. I know a lot of people think because I love Miami, I'm just going to say they're going to beat down Florida. Maybe if I'm talking trash to some of my homeboys, I will say that. But I actually do respect Florida. I believe they have some offensive weapons. I believe Jaden Ball is the best player on their offense. And if they were to build their team around getting Jaden Ball the ball behind that offensive line, they would see more success. I actually believe their defense, even though having a couple injuries, they did pretty well. They've done pretty well this season, have only allowed, 1 or 2 touchdowns? So this isn't just the Miami's going to go in and Florida's going to lay down and they're going to win. I don't think that's going to happen. if I was predicting today on a Wednesday, I would pick Miami to win this game, but I'm still diving deep into that, and I will give my predictions. But if Miami goes out, they handle business. I believe Billy Napier will be let go. And when people are discussing letting him go, that's when you're going to hear more about Jabbar Jalouk. That's when you're going to hear more about players spitting on people. That's when you're going to hear more about the play calling. It's not just one thing. When they let you go, all these different reports and things will come out into one. And that's why I say this news right now, this behavior came at the worst time if your name is Billy Napier. But what do you guys think about it? Let me know what you think in the comments.